We've all been there, right? Staring at the back of someone's head, shifting your weight, checking your watch, just waiting. It's a universal frustration. But what if I told you there's a whole science behind managing those lines? Okay, let's dive into the surprisingly complex world of queue management. And, the stakes couldn't be higher. As Dominic Kent puts it, getting this right is literally the difference between keeping a customer for life or losing them for good. This isn't just about saving a few minutes, it's about saving the entire customer relationship. Just how impatient are we? Well, get this, a staggering 86% of us will just walk away from a line or hang up the phone if we have to wait longer than 5 minutes. 5! That's a massive amount of business just walking right out the door every single day. And this brings us to a really crucial point. A poorly managed queue isn't just a minor annoyance. It is a real, measurable cost to any business. Let's break down what that damage actually looks like.
It's really a domino effect. People get fed up and leave, which means you're missing out on revenue. The customers who do stay are unhappy, so they're less likely to come back. And then behind the scenes, you've got a stressed-out team just battling constant backlogs, which tanks morale and makes the whole operation clunky and inefficient. It's a vicious cycle that just feeds on itself.
So how in the world do you break that cycle? Well, it takes a dedicated approach, a specific set of tools and strategies designed to tame all that chaos. It's called a queue management system, or QMS for short. And look, this isn't just about handing out those little paper tickets with numbers on them. A modern QMS is a really sophisticated suite of tools that organizes, streamlines, and analyzes the entire customer flow, from the second they arrive to the moment they get what they need. And when you get it right, the benefits are huge. Customer satisfaction goes way up. You've got real-time data so you can make smarter decisions on the fly. Your staff is way less stressed, and you can even improve safety by getting rid of those crowded lobbies. It's really a win for absolutely everyone. The results can be pretty dramatic. Take healthcare, for example, a place where waiting can be especially stressful. Implementing an effective QMS has been shown to improve patient retention by up to 30%. That is a massive impact on a clinic's stability and its reputation.
Okay, so we know what a QMS is and why it's so important. But how does it actually work under the hood? Let's take a look at the specific strategies and technologies that really power these systems. Now, it's crucial to remember that not all queues are created equal. The most common one we all know is FIFO, or first come, first served. Simple. But that doesn't work everywhere. Think about a hospital emergency room, right? They use a priority system, treating the most severe injuries first, no matter when they arrived. The whole key is picking the right strategy for the right situation. Then there's a big technical decision to make. Do you host the system yourself, on your own servers, or do you use a cloud-based service? On-premise gives you total control and can work offline, but man, it comes with a massive upfront cost, and you need your own IT staff to maintain it. Cloud systems are kind of the opposite. Low upfront cost, super easy to scale, and the provider handles all the tricky updates. The only catch? You need a stable internet connection. And today's systems are just supercharged with some incredible technology. I mean, we're talking about AI that can actually read a customer's history or even their mood and route them to the perfect agent to handle it. You've got self-service options that let people solve simple problems without ever joining a queue. And you have predictive analytics that can look at past data and say, hey, we're going to get slammed next Tuesday afternoon. We need more people on deck. That predictive part, that is truly the next frontier. It's all about moving from just managing queues to accurately predicting wait times before they even happen. And this is where machine learning really comes into play. To explore this, some researchers took a massive data set. We're talking over 2 million records from banks, pharmacies, and public services, and they fed it all to a machine learning model. The goal was to see if an AI could learn the hidden patterns of waiting and build a way better wait time predictor. And the results were, well, they were stunning. The new AI model was able to reduce the error in wait time predictions by 53% compared to the old-school formula-based method. That's more than twice as accurate. That's a huge leap. This graph shows the difference perfectly. Basically, the higher the line, the more accurate the prediction. See that blue line? That's the AI. Within a 5-minute margin of error, it's correct almost 70% of the time. The old method, that dotted line at the bottom, barely even reaches 50%. The big takeaway here is that the AI isn't just a little more accurate, it's far more reliably accurate. So what did the AI learn that humans were missing all this time?
When the researchers looked at what factors were most important for predicting a wait time, the answer was completely unexpected. It is not the number of people in front of you.
Okay, get this. The single most important predictor of how long you will wait is how long the last person with the same type of request had to wait. That one factor was over 7 times more important than how many people were in the queue ahead of you. Why? Because it captures the real-time conditions of the system, the staffing, the complexity, the current speed, way better than just a raw headcount ever could. This is some powerful stuff. By understanding what really drives these wait times, we can manage them better than ever before. And this whole field is becoming more and more critical to our economy and just our daily lives. And the market totally reflects that. The global queue management system market is projected to be worth over $900 million by 2033. Businesses are investing heavily because they know that mastering the queue is absolutely essential for success today.
So, at the end of the day, the ultimate takeaway is this. Waiting doesn't have to be a frustrating experience. With the right strategy and the right tech, we can actually transform the queue from a source of anxiety into a smooth, efficient, and maybe even a positive experience.
Which leaves us with one final question to think about. As our technology gets so good at predicting and managing our place in line that we don't even have to physically be there, could we be witnessing the beginning of the end for the physical queue itself?